My next question I want to ask you is on Kashmir, which Mr. Chidambaram, you are now monitoring on a day-to-day basis. Tell me, Mr. Chidambaram, let me put a situation to you. What happened in Mysuma about 8 or 9 days back, when what was essentially a love angle was seen to be a custodial killing. And on that basis, vehicles were burned, there was a bit of violence, some political leaders from the Hurriyat got involved. What is the best way to handle that kind of a situation, Mr. Chidambaram? With kid gloves or with an iron fist?
See, it is sad. Boy falls in love with a girl. Happens in every part of the world. Boy and girl elope. Happens in every part of the world. Boy allegedly committed a consensual or non-consensual sexual act with a girl. Happens everywhere in the world. Now, when it happens anywhere else, there is some protest, but then wiser counsel prevails. The police register an FIR. Wiser people say, listen, let the investigation take place. We'll find out what happened. In Kashmir, in the valley at least, the immediate conclusion is this must be by somebody belonging to the security forces.
That's the interpretation.
Well, that's the conclusion they draw.
By some, yes.
Immediate conclusion is this is by somebody from the security forces.
Yes.
Now, Mysuma is just one. I can give you 3 other examples. There's one about a territorial army Jawan. One about a boy who went to an army command and was missing for a few days. One about a J&K police constable who had done to death the grandmother of a girl whom he allegedly ditched. Now, these are purely personal disputes involving 2 or 3 people within a family or within a love triangle. Nothing to do with any security force, nothing to do with the CRPF, nothing to do with the army.
But it sparks.
Yet, in the valley, this becomes a major flashpoint, and then immediately there's a band, there is stone throwing, stone pelting.
We've seen this happening so often.
Very sad.
So what's the best way to handle it?
Best way to handle it is political action plus firm administrative action.
So kid gloves or iron fist?
No, neither kid gloves nor iron fist. I think immediately political action. The political party, political leaders, ministers from that area must go into that area, meet the people and say, stop this. This is not the way to react to a situation. Here an FIR is registered. Let the investigation take place. And then if there is an attempt to politicize that issue or make it make the situation confrontational, then I think you should take firm administrative action. And I think Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, the last 7 or 8 days has taken firm action. For example, he thwarted the march on the Lal Chowk last week. And I think Shopian has opened again. And I think he's taking
firm action. Seems to have taken your advice very well. I thought you'd say iron fist and kid gloves, but I couldn't lead you on to saying that.
I don't think these words are very cliche-ridden and they can send wrong signals.
I hope my last question to you in the course of this interview, Mr. Chidambaram, in which I must thank you for being so frank and candid on so many issues, is to do with UP, Mr. Chidambaram. Everybody, political parties across the spectrum, your party, everyone wants president's rule in UP. Menaka wants it, Mulayam Singh Yadav wants it. They say that the state administration is being used for political vendetta. Is this something you will respond to? Is this something you would look at with concern? Or would you not get into it?
I don't think the situation meets the requirements of the Constitution. I think the UP government is acting unwisely, sometimes desperately. They are wrong. But the antidote for every wrong is not Article 356. I think if a ruling party in a state commits political mistakes, those mistakes have to be countered politically by going to the people and pointing out the political mistakes and where it's leading the state to. It's quite obvious that that state is poorly governed today. But I think one of our General Secretaries, Digvijay Singh, clarified yesterday that we're not talking about President's rule in UP.
I think that settles the matter. Mr. Chidambaram, you've been very kind. All the 5 issues I've spoken. Thank you for coming on Frankly Speaking.
Thank you.
Thank you.